Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full review of the Galaxy S5 versus the HTC Desire EYE smartphone, my latest device. Of course, a very great device with dual color unibody, feels very good. So let's start off this comparison with the display here. So first of all, the Galaxy S5 has a 5.1 inch screen. This is a 1080p display with Super AMOLED technology, looks very great. While on the other hand, this one has a little bit bigger display, 5.2 inch. But of course, in in real life, both look normal and similar. There is no difference between 5.1 and 5.2. And then also, this is also a 1080p HD display. You can see the colors are extremely great quality screen. This is also a 1080p HD screen with 424 ppi, very high-end display, just like the S5. The display-wise, both displays are awesome. Now, if we talk about the build quality here, the Galaxy S5 uses this plastic here, which is not a normal plastic. This is a fashionable plastic. You can say it has that pattern on the back, and it feels good, and it does not feel cheap. So, also you can see that we have this charging box here, special charging port, which we have to open up. So this is a waterproof device. Galaxy S5 is a waterproof device, and you can see that you can put it into water. You have seen some water tests I've done myself. I've done a lot of water tests of my S5, so this device is extremely satisfied in terms of its water capabilities. And this one is water resistant, and it has waterproof design. But you cannot really put it into water. I've done a water test between these two devices. You can check out my channel, but you can see that very great design. You can see we have 16 megapixel camera on the back, then a heart rate sensor on the back with the Samsung logo, and the speaker on the side. You can see we have the volume power button, which is easy to reach, then also volume rocker on the left, and then the home button, the multitasking button, and the back key. So you can see we also do have that fingerprint sensor built into the home key, while this one has an extremely great boxy but sexy design. You can see that it feels very great in hand, matte finish, look extremely premium. So we have 13 megapixel camera with dual flash on the back. Same 13 megapixel camera with dual flash is on the front. So this is the world's best selfie phone. And then also you can see that we have the charging port on the bottom with no port, just opened. Then also 3.5mm headphone jack on the top, and then also on the side we have the power button, which is extremely easy to reach, and then also the volume rocker, and then the memory card and the SIM card slot on the left. While on the Galaxy S5 we can open up the back very easily without any problem. And then also you can remove the battery, insert any other battery if you want to. You can also change the microSD card slot if you want to. Then you can also remove the SIM if you want to easily. So this is something that Samsung gives us in terms of flexibility. So Galaxy S5 is one of the best flexible devices available. While this one here is you cannot open up the back; it is fixed. And then also one of the things that I don't like about this device that it is slippery. It is slippery just like the Galaxy Alpha, or you can say a more slimmer device, iPhone 6. Yes, iPhone 6 and these kind of devices are slippery. This is not a slimmer device. It is 8.5mm thick. If we compare it with the S5, this device looks to be more thicker, a little bit thicker than the S5. But at the same time, due to its matte finish, it feels slippery, so you have to use a case with it. While the S5 is not slippery, it is due to its pattern. It has that friction, and it will not slip out of your hand easily. While this one will going to slide easily like this, so you have to be more careful with that. And that's just my thought here. So let's talk about the internals on both devices. So the Galaxy S5 comes with the Snapdragon 801, which is clocked at 2.5 GHz. This device also has Snapdragon 801 but clocked at 2.3 GHz. There's a little bit difference between the clock speed. Both uses the same amount of RAM, 2 GB for multitasking and other stuff. Now you can see that both are pretty much fast in terms of their software usage, and in terms of gaming, both can run any game at any good frame rates without any kind of problem. You can see that. And also, but the Galaxy S5 is a little bit better in terms of custom support. Like, you have a lot of custom ROMs, a lot of custom root kernels, some more custom mod AOSP builds available for this device, while this one is good, but I'm not sure about its custom support. Definitely this device custom support will going to be less as compared to the Galaxy S5, that's for sure. So if we talk about the software here, if you look at the software features on both devices, we go into the settings, then about device, so software information, you can see that this is running Android 4.4.4 KitKat version of the Android, while this one, Galaxy S5, is still on the 4.4.2, but of course it is going to be upgraded to the Li-Polymer very soon, direct jump. And so 4.4.4 and 4.4.2, not a big difference there. So both are very well optimized in terms of their software features and stuff like that. And of course, if we talk about the software, but this is TouchWiz, this is Sense 6. So you know, if you have used TouchWiz, you will love TouchWiz. If you have used HTC's Sense 6, you will love Sense 6. You know, both have their each of their set of features. So if we compare the lock screen, you just have to swipe or use the fingerprint sensor to unlock the device, while this one is having this screen here. You can swipe up anywhere if you want to, swipe up to unlock. That is easier. And then also normal stuff, home screens, then you have to scroll like this, while this one is, you can scroll like this. And of course you can arrange the app in different order, alphabetically or different way if you want to, which is again similar. Then also you have the dedicated button, the display buttons. The buttons are built in the display here on the Desire EYE. You can close any app like this without any problem, while here we have this multitasking button. So both have 2 GB of RAM, which is kind of enough for both of their usage. And also if we talk about the modes here on both devices, the Galaxy S5 comes with the ultra power saving mode. If we look at the settings, you do have that mode, ultra power saving mode, normal power saving mode, and then the ultra power saving mode. If we turn it on, you can see that your device will going to have a better battery. You can see that a 22% battery is available, and my device will almost give me 2.7 days of max estimated standby time, and I can use it for about like more than 1 day. So this is for some emergency situation. Just like that, on the HTC Desire EYE, we have a new feature here, which is called as the extreme power saving mode, which is similar to this one. If we turn it on, you can see now it's in extreme power saving mode, and you can quickly exit that mode. So both are very similar in terms of that feature there. So extremely great. You can see now Galaxy S5 is also in ultra power saving mode. Phone messaging, you can also enable some options here. It will increase your time of usage. It will give you better life in terms of extreme situations. Of course, you can add different stuff there, but of course you can exit that at any time. Disable the power saving mode. Okay, the device we're going to come back. Then also if we talk about the camera here, so this is a 13 megapixel camera on the back. You can see we can capture photos easily, and then also you can see we have some different menu here. You can change the effects, some other options. Then you can also go into the selfie mode, where you can take selfies. This is the main thing about this phone. You can focus anyway, and if I show my face, you can see it's now focusing my face. That is the good thing about this device. And then also if we go back to the camera, we can record a full HD video 1080p, but no 4K recording, while on the Galaxy S5, if we go into the camera mode quickly, go here. So this is the front facing camera, which is a normal one. Of course, it's not a selfie phone, but you can see that on the S5 we can capture photos just like that. We have a lot of modes there, and you can mess up with different options, but we can record a 4K video, Ultra HD video, which this device cannot record. And of course these features are going to not going to be available in the 4K mode, but S5 can record 4K video while the HTC Desire EYE cannot record 4K video. But overall both are great in terms of camera. I'll be doing a full 1080p test and some camera photo tests between these two devices, so be sure to subscribe for that. And you can see that both are good in their own way. So also last but not the least, the battery life. Battery life is good. Of course, if you have read some reviews online, you know that the Galaxy S5 is extremely good in terms of battery life. I'm satisfied with the Galaxy S5 battery life performance, and this device also has a good battery life, but not as good as compared to the Galaxy S5. So 2,400 mAh battery here, which is not that bad here as compared to the S5. S5, you know, has a great battery life, which matches a lot of good Android phones out there. So just like that, this device also has a good battery life. So I've noticed that the quad-core variant has a better battery life than the octa-core variant. Of course, I was previously using the octa-core variant, so that is a fact there. But anyways, both will give you good battery life, almost 1+ day of usage, and then also you can play a lot of games and do a lot of crazy stuff there. So just a quick little comparison of both devices. Be sure to subscribe, and if you have any questions, some specific videos you want to see, I'll make it for you. Be sure to subscribe for some benchmarks and some other tests. I'll see you next one.